A couple months after coming to Alaska, I was invited on a month-long moose hunting trip to the Innoko River to be a camp cook and meat packer and plane loader or anything that they needed me to do. So I said goodbye to my family and set off on this journey. First destination, McGrath, Alaska. To get there, we had a 2-hour flight through Rainy Pass. Here are some photos that I took along the way. Also, I might add, this is the first time I had ever been in an airplane. To say it is amazing is a true understatement. There are no words that could describe the way you feel when flying through this pass. Nothing but wilderness for hours. Finally, we arrived in McGrath. We stayed there a few days. Alaska ingenuity right there. In our time staying there, we got ready for camp in the Innoko. We set up our float plane dock, and then it was time to fly out, heading north to the Innoko. After landing, I was left there myself to bring everything up to the cabin. The water was high, so I had to bushwhack a trail that a four-wheeler could fit down to the sandbar where all of our gear was. Finally made it back to the cabin with all the stuff. Met this little guy along the way. That night I worked on getting the boats and the motors down to the river. The next day was the first frost of the season. A couple guides showed up that evening, so we went out fishing. We caught some pretty decent pike. This was a 62-inch moose that was shot. There were tons of these little spruce chickens out there. But we had plenty to eat, so we didn't mess with them. This was almost as amazing as the whole trip. The migration of cranes. There were thousands and thousands of them. For hours and hours they were flying over. This was a 63-inch bull. Golden eagle. And a big brown bear. Well, the hunt was drawing to a close. It was time to go back. We landed in McGrath, where we stayed the night and flew out the next day. It was all such an amazing journey, an experience that I'll never forget. Thank you for watching.